Do you want to get your business in front of over 100,000 viewers every month? Advertise with 321 and enjoy the best value in local advertising while supporting free community live streams. Your message will be seen across live high school sports, morning shows, and local events, connecting you directly with engaged audiences, boosting your visibility, growing your brand, and helping us keep these broadcasts accessible to everyone for free. Partner with 321 today and watch your business thrive. Experience local excellence with Roof Right Roofing in Charlestown, Rhode Island. With over 40 years of unmatched expertise, Roof Right specializes in architectural shingles and holds the prestigious title of GAF Master Elite Installers. Known for their commitment to the community and support for local initiatives, Roof Right is your trusted partner for all of your home's roofing needs. Call today for a free estimate at 401-212-4140.
Hi, this is Dan from Lathrop Insurance. In this challenging insurance environment, Lathrop Insurance can be your beacon in the storm to help you find the coverage you need at the right price. Now, more than ever, you need a partner in the insurance industry that can work with multiple carriers to make sure you have the right coverage at the right price. Lathrop Insurance carries home, auto, and business insurance and can be reached at 401-596-2525. We've been supporting the local community since 1939, and we look forward to working with you.
What's going on, everybody? It's Patrick down here at the Wireless Zone at Dunn's Corners at 224 Post Road, and everybody down here is getting the brand new iPhone 16. We have it here in stock. The best part is right now, if you trade in your old phone, you get it for free. We got deals all weekend, awesome savings. Come on down and see us, 224 Post Road, Dunn's Corners, Verizon Wireless Zone. We'll see you soon.
Field looks good. Field looks great right now. They did a good job getting them ready to play. Ron said they were able to play a Welcome everybody here on 321 Media, and we are here tonight back at Similori Field for Westerly and Chariho baseball, two teams that we cover. I was able to cover a game that they played earlier on in the season where Westerly was victorious, but tonight could be a very different story. We'll see what transpires. I'm here with the man himself, Ken Collins. Lisa Ornberg is doing the camera work over there for us, the best in the business. Hope Lisa's doing well over there. I even got her a chair tonight.
That's about time.
She deserves one.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, actually what happened is last Friday night, a week ago, last night we were at Dodge Stadium. So we were in the press box and Lisa had a chair to sit in.
Didn't have to worry about it.
So, you know, it helps her back. So I said, listen, if we can get a chair at Dodge Stadium, we got to get a chair at Similori Field. That was one of the stipulations about this game. Simple.
It is true. He did. So he was like, hey, if you have an extra chair, Lisa needs it. We should mention, this pregame show is sponsored by Redstone Tire. We want to thank Redstone and all of our sponsors for sponsoring with us. Their sponsorships is what help keep us going. It keeps all these live streams, podcasts, all this stuff free for everybody to enjoy. Introducing the Westerly Fielders tonight. Very similar lineup that we saw at Dodge Stadium. Grayson Simmons will be doing the catching for none other than Thomas Fiore. He's had a tremendous year on the mound. At first base will be senior Mike Poole. At second base will be senior Zach Miner. At shortstop will be Jaden Parker. Third base, number 3, Jack Zebarini, who had that big clutch hit in the game at Dodge Stadium against NFA. 2 RBIs on that game as well. Left field will be freshman Tyler Falcone. In center field, we got sophomore Luke Gwaltney. And then in right field, to round out the Bulldogs fielders, will be Kevin Saglio, freshman, who also played very well in that game that we did at Dodge Stadium. The lineup for your Chariho Chargers tonight. Leading off for the Chargers will be Gavin Appice. He will be doing the catching tonight. In the 2-hole will be Leo Emery. He will be DHing for Ethan Gordon, who will be at second base. Batting third will be Landon Sumner. He's at first base. Pitching and batting fourth will be Adam Carpenter, the URI commit, who I'm very excited to see pitch here tonight. Batting fifth is Rohan Downing. He'll be in right field. Batting sixth will be Gavin Pepler. He'll be at third base. Batting seventh, senior center fielder Ethan Elderkin. Batting eighth, Luke Hoffman, who will be in left field. And then finally, to round out the Chargers batting order, will be Everett Nur, who will be the shortstop for the Chargers. Beautiful night here at Similori Field. Appice getting ready to step in the box. Coach Nur down there at third base giving the signs. Fiore's getting set, and we are ready for baseball here on this beautiful Saturday evening. As Fiore comes set, his pitch is in there for strike one.
Game time temperature, 66 degrees.
Man, could not ask for much more here tonight.
Sponsored by me.
Sponsored by Ken Collins. As that ball is out of the zone. The count will go to 1-1. It's a pretty good sponsorship right there, I'd say.
I think so. Oh, the field looks great. It really does.
As Fiore is able to get that fastball by Appice. Count goes to 1-2. Yeah, I didn't know how this field would be in this good a condition, but shout out to everybody who worked on the field who made it possible for baseball to be played today, as Fiore's pitch runs in and hits Appice, so he'll be on first base with nobody out. It's a good job by Appice there, taking one for the team, and now he finds himself on first, and Leo Emery, the DH today, will find himself in the batter's box.
Now, you coached middle school, and you've had most of these guys in middle school, right?
Correct. Everybody in the lineup I actually have coached. So it's pretty cool for me to be able to see these guys grow and mature, and as Leo grounds that one foul down the third baseline, just to be able to see them grow and not only develop as baseball players, but I see a lot of these guys on campus a lot, and just seeing them grow as young men has definitely been rewarding for me, for sure. Still keeping great contact with them. They're all tremendous young men. As Gavin leads from first, Fiore checks on him, but Appice is back in there safely. Should mention the head coach for the Chariho Chargers, Will Nur, spent 18 seasons at Exeter West Greenwich before applying for the Chariho baseball job, and now he's at the helm for the Chariho Chargers. His son is playing shortstop tonight, doing a heck of a job in his first year here. Fiore comes set. Count 0-1 the pitch, and that ball runs up 1-1.
Piece of thread of steel?
Yes. Yes, Appice has some wheels over there, so that's why, as you see right there, Fiore's checking on him.
The third throw over there.
I believe Appice stole 2 bases in the game that they played earlier on this year, so the Bulldogs trying to make sure that they keep Appice as close as they can. Fiore's set, he fires. Emery hits that ball on the ground too. Zebarini at third base to Miner for one. On to Poole, and that'll be a double play. So good pitch by Fiore and good job by the Westerly Bulldog infield to get 2 quick outs. And that's what wins you baseball games right there, the pitching and then defense. Those double plays are so huge in these games and can really help swing momentum in a baseball game.
Right at the third baseman, made a nice throw to the second baseman, so he got right there for him. Yeah, nice turn double play by the Bulldog.
As now the first baseman Sumner will check and come to the plate, and he'll take a curveball that runs outside. Count goes to 1-0.
They say the pitcher best friend is the double play.
It is. Chargers coming in at 7-6 on the year, currently sitting 6th in the Division II power rankings. The pitch, curveball in there for strike one, 1-1. And we've seen a lot of that from Fiore as we've covered these games so far this year. He has very good control over that slider, curveball, whatever you want to call it, combination of a pitch. That ball runs up, 2-1.
I've done 3, this will be the 3rd game now, and I've seen Fiore pitch twice. And yes, he has that nice little curveball, and he spots it right on the outside part of the plate.
As Sumner hits that one right back at Fiore. Fiore stops it with his back and then throws on to Poole at first to end the inning. So, big double play for the Bulldogs in the first inning. Chargers go scoreless, 0-0. We'll be right back.
D&V Mechanical specializes in the installation, maintenance, and servicing of Mitsubishi ductless mini-split heat pump systems. We are certified by Mitsubishi as Diamond Elite Contractors and factory trained and up to date on the proper procedure of the installation and service of Mitsubishi ductless heating and air conditioning ductless heat pumps. We assist with the paperwork to reduce much of the stress-related documentation required to get the state rebates and federal tax incentives. We are not a jack-of-all-trades, master-of-nothing company. We are masters of ductless heat pumps. It's what we do, and it's what we know.
Ever thought about leveling up your fitness game in a fun and meaningful way? Kiefer's Martial Arts on Granite Street has everything you're looking for. Kickboxing, Muay Thai, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and of course, adult karate. It's not just about getting fit, it's about building your self-confidence, discipline, and that unstoppable feeling you get from all your hard work. Stop into Kiefer's Martial Arts today to sign up.
Everybody here at Similori Field as Chargers went scoreless in the first inning, and now they'll face a very tough Westerly lineup. We'll go over the Chariho fielders. On the mound today will be number 2 Adam Carpenter, senior URI commit. He's going there to pitch next year, so congratulations to him. Behind the dish will be senior Gavin Apiece. At third base will be Gavin Pepler. Shortstop will be Everett Nur. At second base, Ethan Gordon, who is not batting tonight but playing second. At first, it will be Landon Sumner. In right field, we have, let's see, let me double check who we have. While I do that, in left field, we have Luke Hoffman. In center field, we have Ethan Elderkin. And then in right field,
Downing?
We have Rohan Downing. Yes, thank you. And to lead off the game for the Bulldogs will be sophomore Luke Gwaltney. Very good leadoff hitter for the Bulldogs. I've been very impressed with him in the games that we have done. Sets the table well for the Bulldogs as now Carpenter the pitch. Fastball in there for strike one.
Had a big sacrifice fly in the 7th inning of that game last week up at Dodge Stadium. Hit it on the line too, right at the right fielder, but got the, I believe, the tying run home.
Yes. Carpenter's 0-1 is in there, 0-2. As you're going to see a lot from Carpenter, has a really good fastball. His fastball has some good away movement on it as well.
And he kept that one down low too.
The 0-2. Pitches on the outside corner for strike 3. So 3 pitches, 3 strikes, and that's how the Chargers get the game going here. Great start by Carpenter.
And of course, you mentioned the record of the teams, but pretty good rivalry going too between Chariho and the Bulldogs.
Yeah, it was a great game, the first game that I got to call. The game was close for a while, and then Westerly was just able to push across some runs in 1 inning. But other than that, it was a really close game as Adams' fastball runs up and into Zach Miner, who's playing second base.
I think I just tuned into that game when it was tied, and that big inning came for the Bulldogs.
The 1-0, low. That'll go to 2-0. Zach Miner, not only a heck of a hitter, but we figured out from last broadcast that he hasn't allowed an earned run over the course of 2 seasons. So really impressive from Zach Miner as that pitch is on the outside corner, 2-1. Bulldogs head coach Ron Spazzato doing a great job again with this Bulldogs team. Winners of 9 straight now. Started the season 2-4, and now they're find themselves sitting at 11-4. Currently 6th in the Division I power rankings, which for a team that just moved up to D1, I'd say that's a pretty great accomplishment.
Yes, definitely.
The pitch. Oh, good off-speed pitch there, but just missed the outside corner. Count goes to 3-1.
Ooh.
Very close there.
Yeah, that would look like a swing from here. Defense for the Chargers on the hitter, Minor. Left fielder pulled over toward the line. A lot of room in left center field for Minor.
That fastball misses low, so he will take his base. So Carpenter, rightfully so, being a little careful with Minor, and now he has to face the pitcher, Thomas Fiore, who's also been swinging a hot bat this year for the Bulldogs as well. Fiore comes in with 16 walks on the year, as Adams' first pitch to Fiore is in there for strike 1. 16 walks, 16 runs, 5 RBIs on the year, as the second pitch to Fiore is outside, 1-1. And also has a .542 on base percentage, so he's getting on base half of the time here for this Bulldogs team. The pitch. And as you can see, a lot of movement on his fastball as that one runs inside, 2-1. If you're the Chargers here, you're looking for what the Bulldogs got in the first inning, ground ball, possibly a double play, as Carpenter lightly tosses over to Sumner at first. Minor's back in there.
Minor does not have a very good lead, just a couple of steps off the base.
Zebarini, the third baseman, waiting on deck, and Carpenter's pitch is outside. The count goes to 2-1. 3-1, I should say. Carpenter trying to find the zone here. The pitch, and Fiore lines that one to right center, and that's going to find a gap. Downing fields it, gets it into Sumner, but it's going to be too late as Minor scores all the way from first, and that's how the Bulldogs get on the board here to start this game. So Fiore doing what he's been doing all season for the Bulldogs. He's hitting over 300, driving a lot of runs, and he finds himself on base again.
He hit that one right on the nose and split the outfielders right center. And the ball got out to the fence pretty quick.
That's when you could tell hitters really seeing the ball well. You know, he stayed right on that baseball. It was a little low in the zone, but he was able to drive that one out to right center as Carpenter's first pitch to Jack Zebarini is high for ball 1. Who was the hero in their game at Dodge Stadium versus Norwich Free Academy. He had the go-ahead hit in the 7th inning. He also had another RBI earlier on in the game to keep the Bulldogs within striking distance. And Carpenter's pitch is in there, 1-1. Zebarini comes in batting .362 on the year. The pitch. Curveball is just low. Good stop by Gavin Apiece back there, and count goes to 2-1. A lot of room on that left side of the infield for Zebarini if he was able to poke one through there. The shortstop Ners very close to Fiore at second base. Carpenter deals. Pitch is in there. Count will go to 2-2.
Nice pitch, low, fastball right on the knees.
That's what you got to do.
You mentioned it. They got a big hole between third and short.
But that's what you got to do if you're Carpenter here today. You know how dangerous the Westerly Bulldogs lineup is. Make good pitches, and if they do the right things with them, you tip your cap. But you got to try to keep the ball low, keep them off balance. The 2-2. Just missed the outside corner. Count will go to 3-2. And already you can see here, Bulldogs hitters very disciplined. They don't go after a lot, out of the zone, really make the pitchers work. Count full here in the bottom of the first inning. 1-0 Bulldogs. The 3-2 is low. So Zebarini will find himself on first base. 1 out. And here comes the catcher, Grayson Simmons.
I think we talked about it. You talk about any baseball game. Walks are no good. You know, got the first hitter, struck him out, walked Minor, and they got that big double by Fiore to bring him in, and now another walk to Zavarini. Puts another runner on the base, first and second now, and need an out here, and this is when you want that pitcher's favorite play.
Absolutely.
The double play.
Not going to be an easy out with Simmons here, who also has had a tremendous season at the plate, and he grounds that one right to Poole, who caught it right in the on-deck circle. Good hands by Mike Poole over there.
That saves a little time. Beautiful night for a ball game. A little breezy, but that flag out there in left center field not even really moving.
Carpenter's 0-1. Off-speed pitches outside. We'll go to 1-1. And yeah, with how the weather was this week, I never imagined it would be like this tonight.
Especially the way it rained yesterday. And you mentioned it earlier. Hats off to the ground crew, the town workers that got this field ready.
The pitch, and that ball is up. Count will go to 2-1. Carpenter trying to find the zone here. Checks Fiore at second. Now the pitch. Ball's low. 3-1.
And the Bulldogs are doing just exactly what they should be doing. You know, the pitcher, Carpenter's having trouble finding the plate, and they're patient. They just, you want to give me a walk? I'll take a walk. And right now, we got 3-1, a couple of runners on, so that was a good time out there by a piece, going out there having a little chat with Carpenter.
Grayson Simmons currently leading the Bulldogs in average this year as he's hitting .370 on the year. The pitch, and that's in there. Fired that fastball in there. Strike two. And he also has on-base percentage over 500, 526 on the year for Mr. Simmons.
I can see where they would have on-base percentages pretty high.
Yeah.
Because they're very disciplined at the plate.
Another full count here for Carpenter. A lot of pitches so far. The pitch, and that ball's out. So another walk.
That's 3 walks.
And now, Mike Poole will come to the plate as Coach Will Nur will go out and talk to the senior Adam Carpenter. And while we have this moment in time, we should mention if you're interested in sponsoring with 321 Media, your sponsorship will really help out supporting local broadcasts, podcasts, these live streams, so many different shows that we have on 321 Media. We cover a whole bunch of different things. So if you're interested to getting your business a part of 321 Media, we have up over 300,000 viewers every month. Call or text 401-321-2838. And if you advertise your business on 321, you even can gift an ad to a nonprofit you love and support as well, which sounds like a pretty sweet deal to me.
Sign them up. Oh, by the way, I have a message to give to you. Gary stopped by the house.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, just and asked me if we were doing the game. I said yes. I said I'm doing it with Dan. Oh, good. Oh, he said, why are you there? Because Dan played at Chariho. So he said, tell Dan if you get a little time that he hit for the cycle. Actually brought his bike up and rode the bases.
Yeah. That is one way to hit for the cycle right there.
I said, I'll pass it along.
Well, thank you for that message. As now the Bulldogs have them loaded. 1 out and the pitch. Poole, good hack on that one as that ball is fouled back. Go to 0-1. And a little surprised here from the Chargers. Felt like the infield should be in here, especially with how dangerous the Bulldogs lineup is, but trusting their defense to possibly turn a double play, and good pitch by Carpenter there as count goes to 0-2.
Yeah, I think with 1 out, play back. Maybe you can get a hard hit ball to the shortstop, second base, get the double play and get out of here. Probably if there were no outs, you might be playing in.
Yep. So Carpenter, good comeback here after talking with Coach Will Nur. He's up 0-2. Simmons at first.
Mike, your box threes. Let's go, babe.
Zeberini at second and Fiore on third. The shortstop, Jaden Parker, sits in the on-deck circle. Carpenter's 0-2. Oh, and good pitch there, and good block by Gavin Apiece, as that'll be strike three. So big pitch there as Carpenter's looking to get out of here with only one run in this inning, which would be huge for the Chargers moving forward.
If he does, he's like Houdini.
Especially with those 3 walks.
How about this? Two strikeouts, 3 walks, and a double. This would be big if he could get out of this.
Carpenter's pitch is fouled back by the shortstop, Jaden Parker. Count will be 0-1.
Go 1-5.
7th batter of the inning.
The pitch. That pitch is fouled back. So ever since that mound visit, Carpenter doing a good job finding the zone here, settled himself down.
He's up 0-2 now, so it's make him hit your pitch now.
I think if you're Carpenter here, you go back to that same pitch that you just got Poole out on.
Yeah.
Curveball right in the dirt. See if you're going to get him to chase. The pitch. As he went to it there, but Parker laid it off, and the count will be 1-2.
Another nice stop by the catcher, Apiece.
Well, and that's a luxury when you have a catcher, you know, on both sides tonight, Apiece and Simmons, who, you know, you can trust you can throw that ball in the dirt, and you know that ball's going to stay in front.
You got a lot of confidence in your catcher.
The 1-2. And that ball is foul tipped. And you hope Apiece is okay. Looks like it might have hit him in the leg or the hand.
Oh, that's what I always say. You want to be a catcher?
I did it for a little bit growing up, like I'm sure you remember, and I quickly got out of that as I got older.
That's not an easy position.
Not an easy position at all.
You get nicks and bangs and bruises. And the umpire doing what they normally do. A little professional courtesy. Letting Apiece get straightened out back there.
Yep, great job by the umpire.
Absolutely.
Just like catchers usually do when umpires get hit by those foul balls. The 1-2. Oh, and great off-speed pitch from Carpenter right there. Had Parker frozen, and that's how we'll end the first inning here at Similori Field.
Wow.
Bulldogs get one, but the Chargers get out of a big jam. We will be right back.
Wood River Health is my home for health.
Wood River Health is a one-stop shop for primary medical care, dental care, behavioral health, and social services. We care for the members of our community because they are our community. I'm Allison Croak, President and CEO of Wood River Health. Since 1976, our health center has provided high-quality, affordable health care to residents of Rhode Island and southeastern Connecticut. We are your neighborhood health center. Let us be your home for health.
At Dime Bank, we're all about community. It's who we are. Local communities made up of customers, families, and friends. Business owners invested in helping their communities thrive. Dedicated employees committed to giving back in ways that go beyond banking. If your banking relationship leaves you wanting more, come join our community. It's your bank, your choice, your dime.
Are you looking for a fresh cut in Westerly? Step into Rio's Barber Shop in Granite Plaza. Whether it's a classic trim or a trendy new look, we've got you covered. Experience the perfect cut for every age and style in a friendly and relaxed atmosphere. At Rio's, it's not just a haircut, it's an experience. Visit Rio's Barber Shop in the Granite Plaza in Westerly or give us a call to schedule your appointment at 401-315-2208. Your style, our craft, Rio's Barber Shop.
Media, the best place for local sports in the Stonington, Westerly, Chariho, and Prout communities. And we are here at Similori Field tonight for a classic matchup between the Chariho Chargers and the Westerly Bulldogs. Bulldogs currently lead it 1-0 heading into this top of the second inning.
That's I take it that's an umpire and a referee in basketball?
Correct.
That we were just talking to?
Yep.
That's the way to do it.
Yep, he does a great job on the court for us in the basketball season as well. And we want to shout out all the umpires, referees, officials. They don't have an easy job, and they're all doing their best out there. And we appreciate them because without them, we wouldn't be able to play all of these great games.
Well, what an inning that time for Carpenter. He walked 3 guys, gave up a double, and struck out the side.
Did a little bit of everything in that inning.
Absolutely.
Fiore's first pitch to the pitcher, Adam Carpenter, runs outside, 1-0.
And get out of it with only giving up that 1 run.
Fiore fires, and Carpenter softly hits that one on the to second base to Minor. He'll field and throw on to Poole, and that will be out number 1. A good job by Fiore right there. Got a pitch to run inside. Carpenter inside outed it softly and got a nice ground ball. Is now batting 5th for the Chargers will be the right fielder, Rohan Downing. A familiar name if you followed the Chariho boys basketball season as well. He played a lot during that season. Fiore's first pitch is a fastball, swung on and missed from Downing there, 0-1.
Yeah, good high fastball, had him tied up, that one on the inside part of the plate.
The 0-1. Off speed, runs high. The count will go to 1-1. I think Fiore has different variations of that off-speed pitch. Sometimes he throws a little bit harder, and then sometimes he takes something off of it. Didn't take anything off of that one, though, as that one's in there for strike 2. Good fastball from the junior. Downing trying to make something happen here for the Chargers in the top of the 2nd inning. Pitch from Fiore, runs up. Count will be 2-2. Outfield right now playing pretty deep for the Bulldogs. Fiore's 2-2. Curveball, good job by Downing there to get a piece. And the count will stay at 2-2.
That's probably my car.
Yeah, hopefully no cars get hit tonight.
Well, whoever it was, it like bounced first.
Fiore's 2-2, runs up and in. So good at bat here by Downing. Fouled off a pitch and then took ball 3 there. The Chargers trying to get a base runner on any way you can here. The 3-2. Curveball, and Downing did a good job of laying off that one as he'll take first base. And that was not an easy pitch to take right there. Fiore had very good movement on that curveball. And now the 3rd baseman, number 21, Gavin Pepler, will step into the box. Kid who has some pretty good power for the Chargers.
I was going to say, it looks like he probably does because that left field is way out there in deep left field.
And there's a good swing by Pepler, but couldn't quite come up with anything on that one as the count will go to 0-1.
3:30 down the line here at Similori. That's to left.
Check on Downing over there. He'll be back in there safely. Downing definitely a steal threat. He's got some good speed over there. Fiore comes set. The pitch. Ball up. Be 1-1. But yeah, Gavin was one of those players I got to coach in middle school and hit for a very good average when he was in middle school. Also hit the ball for a lot of power as well. Good plate discipline. The pitch. He takes that one low. 2-1 to Pepler.
Go, Tom.
Fiore's pitch. Oh, great curveball there as he took something off of that one, and Pepler swings through that for strike 2.
What I've seen him now on 2 occasions, that to me seems like his bread and butter pitch right there. And you're right.
Check on Downing. Ball gets away from Poole at first. Downing trying to take second, and he does. Ball gets away again, but Downing will stay right there at second base. And I think if Fiore was able to get that ball on target to Poole, he might have had Downing out at first base because that was a heck of a pickoff move. But ball gets away, and now Downing's on second base with 1 out.
Here we go.
And that's an example of a tough error right there if you're the Bulldogs. You know, throwing error, trying to check the runner on first, and now he's in second base with only one out. The 2-2 to Pepler. Oh, great curveball right there as he went, and that'll be strike 3. So big pitch from Fiore right there, and here comes the center fielder, Ethan Elderkin.
Yeah, he just had him fooled on that one. He wasn't looking for that curveball.
And we've seen that from Fiore in the games that we've called so far. He's not afraid to throw that curveball on any count. But Downing at for a second. Elderkin at the plate. Fiore fires. As Elderkin hits that down the line, but it'll go foul. Ethan, a senior at Chariho this year. He'll be playing baseball at the Community College of Rhode Island next year, so congratulations to him. Getting to continue to play baseball a little longer. As he laces that one into left field, and that ball's going to get down. Falcone will field it. Oh, gets it into Zeberini. Downing hesitated a little bit, and he will be thrown out at the plate. Good play from the Bulldogs. Chargers were a little hesitant, and the Bulldogs took advantage, as that's how we'll end the top half of the second inning here at Similori Field. Bulldogs lead it 1-0. We'll be right back.
Hi, I'm AJ Truck.
And I'm Jeff Swiderski with AnnieMac Home Mortgage's Momentum Group, your trusted partner in the home buying process.
At AnnieMac, we can strengthen your offer with our innovative program, Cash to Keys, giving you a competitive edge by allowing you to make a cash offer on your new home.
Together, we've helped over 1,000 families move into their dream homes, and we'd love to do the same for you.
Give us a call today at 401-486-0853 to get started.
Bring the kids! Bring Grandma and Grandpa! Heck, bring everyone and come to the Misquamicut Spring Fest in Westerly May 9th, 10th, and 11th at Misquamicut State Beach. You'll find an array of great food trucks, arts and craft vendors, games, rides, and a Ferris wheel with panoramic views. Great entertainment all weekend long with Jeff Pitchell and Texas Flood, John Batdorf, a tribute to the Cars, and Joyride, 80s Mixtape Live. It's the start of summer at Misquamicut Beach with Springfest. Misquamicut.org.
Hi, I'm Chris Kozwoski, owner of Broadview Florist and Garden Center in Dunn's Corners. For over 40 years, our family-owned business has been your go-to destination for beautiful, custom-made floral arrangements. Whether it's a special event or just to brighten up your day, we create highest quality designs tailored just for you. Trust Broadview Florists to make every moment unforgettable. Visit us today or give us a call at 401-322-0390.
Similori Field, where the Chargers had a good run-scoring opportunity that inning, but Downing got thrown out. Good relay by the Bulldogs to get Downing at the plate, and they currently lead it 1-0 as we get ready for the bottom half of the second inning. And the left fielder, Tyler Falcone, will step to the plate to face URI commit Adam Carpenter.
Elderkin really roped that ball into left field, and Downing he basically stopped about a quarter of the way up the line. I think if he just kept running, I think he'd have been safe, or it would have been a lot closer at the plate.
Well, especially with his speed, the way he turned that corner, I didn't really think there was going to be a play at the plate if he kept going. The pitch, a good fastball there from Carpenter. So 2 straight fastballs, 2 straight strikes to start this at bat. The count will go to 0-2. The pitch, a good spot right there, just missed. Count will be 1-2. A good 2-seam action there from Carpenter on his fastball. Makes that ball a lot tougher to hit for the batter. The 1-2. Oh, and that one's in there for strike 3. So good pitch from Carpenter. And now batting for the Bulldogs will be Kevin Saglio, the right fielder, who also had a great game the last time we were broadcasting for the Westerly Bulldogs at Dodge Stadium. Had a big hit in that game.
Yep, definitely did.
Just a freshman for the Bulldogs. facing the senior Carpenter. The pitch. And good pitch right there from Carpenter, and the count will be 0-1.
I know we're in the second, but Mr. Carpenter's got 1, 2, 3, 4 strikeouts and 3 walks.
Oh, and good pitch right there. Looked like he took a little bit off of it, and count will be 0-2. Look at that. That's how good of stuff Carpenter has. When he's locked in and dialed in, he can get people out. The 0-2. Pitch is high, 1-2. Good pitch there from Carpenter. First few pitches were low. Try to change the eye level of the hitter a little bit. Try to see if you can get him to chase. The pitch. Another good off-speed pitch there from Carpenter. He gets Saglio to swing through it for strike 3. The 5th strikeout for Carpenter today.
And if you're scoring at home, like Ben might be,
I'm sure he is.
Put out went from 7 to 5 to 2. Left field to the third baseman to the catcher.
We should shout out both Dave DeAngelis and Ben Barber.
Absolutely.
Thank you guys for all that you do. As now the top of the order, and Luke Waltney will come up, and he'll take strike 1.
And he struck out his first time up.
Sophomore center fielder for the Bulldogs. Carpenter fires. Oh, and that pitch just missed. Just below the knees there. Count will be 1-1. Umpire's been consistent with that so far, though.
Yes. That's all you can ask for.
Another good off-speed pitch, just missed low. So again, almost the same spot, same result. The count will go 2-1.
Carpenter needs it in here. Get this one out.
Pitch runs in on Gwaltney. It'll be 3-1. 1-0 Bulldogs here in this second inning. 2 outs. 3-1 on Gwaltney. And Gwaltney calls time.
Got some Luke Gwaltney fans here.
The 3-1. Pitch is grounded first base side. The ball will go foul. Would be huge here for the Chargers and Carpenter if they could get out of this inning with just facing 3 Bulldogs hitters. Got a little momentum going last inning. You want to try to get your team in there as quickly as you can to get back in the dugout to hit. The pitch. Oh, and good off-speed pitch again right there from Carpenter. Got Gwaltney to swing through it, and that will be out number 3 here at Similori Field. After 2 innings of play, Bulldogs lead the Chargers 1-0. We'll be right back.
I am Jim Howe. My practice is focused on representing people injured in car accidents, representing people injured in premises liability, represent people in all walks of life. I say all the time that I represent the underdog, and by the underdog I mean the person who is injured and is facing lawyers that are hired by insurance companies. If you unfortunately find yourself injured in an automobile collision or in any other circumstance where insurance may come into play, think of giving me a call.
Hi, I'm Neil Anthus, owner of Sound Financial Partners. We're a full-service financial planning practice dedicated to optimizing your investment, tax, and cash flow strategies. As fiduciaries, we always keep our advisory clients' best interests in mind when making recommendations. Whether you're preparing for retirement or growing your business, we're here to help you achieve your financial goals. Ready to start your journey to financial success? Visit us at our Westerly office or give us a call at 401-642-4333.
Do you want to get your business in front of over 100,000 viewers every month? Advertise with 321 and enjoy the best value in local advertising while supporting free community live streams. Your message will be seen across live high school sports, morning shows, and local events, connecting you directly with engaged audiences, boosting your visibility, growing your brand, and helping us keep these broadcasts accessible to everyone for free. Partner with 321 today and watch your business thrive.
Welcome back, everybody, here on 3-2-1 Media for baseball in May. We got a beautiful night here for baseball. Top of the third inning, Luke Hoffman for the Chargers will get ready to bat, and Fiore still on the mound for the Bulldogs. Bulldogs currently lead it 1-0 here in this classic rivalry game. The pitch, and Hoffman swings right through that one. 0-1.
Yeah, he'll get 8, 9, and 1 this inning. Hoffman, then Nur, and then back to the top of the order, Gavin Apice.
Oh, and good off speed again from Fiore right there. Count will go to 0-2. Both of these pitchers do a really good job with their off speed pitches. The 0-2. Ball is outside. 1-2. Good spot there from Fiore. Right off the outside corner. Fiore comes set. He fires. Off-speed pitch is hit on the ground. Oh, diving play by Poole. Couldn't quite corral it, and Luke Hoffman will be on with, I believe, an infield single. It's a good try by Mike Poole over there. Tough play to make. You dive, you lose the ball a little bit, you don't necessarily know where it is. And good hustle by Hoffman to be able to get down to first base.
Yeah, he had to dive for it anyhow, and if he had dove for it and been on the ground, it would have been tough to even get Hoffman at first base. So, infield single for the Chargers.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Everett Nur. Another off speed is in there for strike one. Fiore checks on Hoffman. Hoffman back in there safely. And just through watching Fiore, I know I would be as a base runner, I would be on my toes over there. Because he has a very good pickoff move. We saw him pick off somebody against when they played Norwich Free Academy. The pitch. Nurse shows bunt, but fouls it straight back. Count will go to 0-2. Looked a little unsure there. If you're gonna bunt, go for it.
Yeah. I was going to say pretty awkward attempt at a bunt, but it might have been a last-minute decision too. That's what it kind of looked like.
So 0-2 on Nur, the pitch. Oh, and another off-speed pitch from Fiore. 3 of those, 3 strikes. And that'll be out number 1, nearing the top of the third inning. As now the catcher, leadoff hitter, number 11, Gavin Apice, will step to the plate.
Gavin got hit by a pitch way back in the first. Officially 0-0 on the night.
Mr. Apice going to Anna Maria College next year to play baseball. Congratulations to him and his family. The pitch. Curveball's in there, strike one. And if you're the Chargers, to some point, you're going to have to start maybe expecting that, too, from Fiore's. Check on Hoffman back in there safely. So 1 out, 1-0 Bulldogs. Apice trying to make something happen here for the Chargers. And that pitch is low and outside. Count will go to 1-1.
All right, Gavin, look for something that you can hit right here. Behind a little bit. That's 1-1.
1-1. I wouldn't be surprised if you threw him another curveball here.
Yeah.
Fiore deals. I was wrong. He threw a fastball up for 2-1. Maybe that's why I broadcast now and don't play anymore. The 2-1 to Apice. Curveball is low. Count will go to 3-1. So good eye by Apice right there, working the count to 3-1 and a favorable count.
No, see, you're right and wrong because I couldn't guess and see. I would have never expected. He got behind 2-1. If I'm a bat, I'm going to be sitting on fastball. And what did he throw me? A curveball. Out of the zone, but that's what he did. 3-1, got to be a fastball.
And there it is. And Apice fouls it back. So the count will go to 3-2. Now he can really go anywhere.
Yeah, he can go anywhere he wants now. But his bread and butter is that little breaking pitch, and I think that's what we'll see here. That's what I'd be looking for. Watch him throw a fastball.
Here it comes, the 3-2. And fastball's up. So good job by Appice. Never easy to lay off one of those high fastballs. And
good eye, yeah.
We got Appice at first, Hoffman at second, and here comes the DH, Leo Emery.
The second time Appice has been on, he got hit by a pitch in the first, and good patience at the plate, good eye. Got a walk, he's on first, and we have first and second, and only one out.
The first pitch to Emery, umpire said he went around. That'll be strike one.
Yep.
Which it looked like he did right there.
Emery hit the ball right on the nose last time, but unfortunately, right at the third baseman, he turned it into a double play.
The pitch. Emery hits that ball to Zeberini at third base. He'll step on the bag at third, and that's the only out that they will get. But there will be 2 outs now here in this Charger third inning. And now batting is the number 3 hitter for the Chargers, number 16, playing first base, Landon Sumner. Should mention Sumner is the other starting pitcher for the Chariho Chargers, who pitched against Westerly last time, has had a tremendous season so far for the Chargers on the mound. The pitch, ball's in the dirt. And again, these 2 catchers have made it look easy so far all game, as Simmons blocks that with ease.
Well, you said it earlier when you said that you got to have confidence in your catchers, and that's why these pitchers in this game and games we've seen can go to that breaking pitch a lot.
Good pitch there as the count will go to 1-1. Fastball in that low outside corner.
And 1-0 game here. We're in the third. Couple of runners on for the Chargers.
Fiore comes set. The pitch. Curveball is grounded foul to Coach Nur, who makes a very nice play. No glove needed. And then fires a strike to Fiore back on the mound. Gets a little round of applause from some people here. Showing the boys how it's done.
Fielded that just like an infielder. Grabbed it, took his time, and flipped the strike to the pitcher.
Yeah, soft hands over there.
Did it without a glove too, by the way.
The 1-2. Fastball runs up. Count go to 2-2.
Summer, he hit one back to Fiore, actually off Fiore, and Fiore threw him out of first base. He's 0 for 1.
Hey, if you can't use your glove, find something else to stop it with, right?
That's it.
The 2-2. Oh, and good pitch from Fiore right there. Curveball got Sumner to chase, and that's how we'll end the top half of the third inning here at Similori Field. Bulldogs still lead the Chargers 1-0. We'll be right back.
It's upgrade days at Wireless Zone, 224 Post Road in Dunn's Corners. Trade in any phone, yes, even that ancient one, and get a free phone today. Get up to $350 to buy out your old device. Switching carriers will pay off your old phones up to $2,400. Lock in your rate with a 3-year price guarantee. And on May 9th and 10th, upgrade to a Samsung S25 and grab an extra $200 off. Stop in today and make your old phone jealous. Only at Wireless Zone, 224 Post Road in Dunn's Corners.
Hi, this is Dan from Lathrop Insurance. In this challenging insurance environment, Lathrop Insurance can be your beacon in the storm to help you find the coverage you need at the right price. Now, more than ever, you need a partner in the insurance industry that can work with multiple carriers to make sure you have the right coverage at the right price. Lathrop Insurance carries home, auto, and business insurance and can be reached at 401-596-2525. We've been supporting the local community since 1939, and we look forward to working with you.
Ever thought about leveling up your fitness game in a fun and meaningful way? Kiefer's Martial Arts on Granite Street has everything you're looking for. Kickboxing, Muay Thai, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and of course, adult karate. It's not just about getting fit, It's about building your self-confidence, discipline, and that unstoppable feeling you get from all your hard work. Stop into Kiefer's Martial Arts today to sign up.
Welcome back, everybody, here on 321 Media. We are here at beautiful Similori Field. About 60 degrees right now, I'd say. Maybe a little bit under that. I think we're going to get our media. Well, we can't say meteorologist because that's another person on 321 Media, but Ken Collins is going to check that out. And Bulldogs hold a 1-0 lead here in the bottom of the third inning. And we'll have 2-3-4 here for the Bulldogs. Minor, Fiore, and Zebarini.
65 degrees, so it's not bad.
Not bad at all, as Carpenter's first pitch to Minor is in there for strike one. Carpenter had some good zip on that fastball there.
And Minor received a walk back in the first, and actually scored the only run of this game.
Oh, and another good pitch from Carpenter right there, as he looks a little bit more dialed in now, as the count will go to 0-2. The pitch. Fastball is low in the dirt.
Now, what's Carpenter? What year?
He's a senior.
Senior?
Yep, senior. Another player I got to coach. He has done a lot of work in these off seasons, as far as, you know, in the weight room, working on his throwing motion, all that stuff, and he's done a really good job to get him a strike three right there, as Minor is retired to start the inning, but to get him to a spot where now he's committed to play baseball at the University of Rhode Island, Division I baseball, to be a pitcher. So proud of him, and was happy I was able to coach him for a little bit.
That'll bring up Fiore, who got the only RBI in the game, a double, back in the first, to drive in Minor with the run.
As Carpenter's first pitch to Fiore is outside, 1-0. And that was about as well as you could hit a baseball, that ball back in the first inning. The pitch. Fiore grounds that one in the Bulldog dugout. Count will be 1-1.
Yeah, he showed good power. That was the right center.
As Carpenter trying to get through this Westerly Bulldog lineup through the second time. Always tougher as a pitcher to get through a lineup the second time. The pitch. Another good pitch just outside. Count will go to 2-1. The 2-1. Ball's low. Count will go to 3-1. And again, that call's been consistent. Both pitchers have not been getting that pitch. The pitch. Good comeback there from Carpenter as he gets Fiore to foul that one. Count will go to 3-2. The Bulldogs' last game came against Fitch last Saturday, so they've had a full week off with the weather situation this week. They were supposed to play Tuesday, got rained out, and now we're here facing the Chargers. The pitch, and that ball is fouled back. Good at bat here from Fiore, working the pitch count of Carpenter.
The regular season has to be coming down to the end, right?
Yeah, I don't know exactly how many games are left, but coming down to the wire pretty quickly here.
It's like I always say, it's when the weather starts getting good, you know the baseball season's coming to an end.
As Carpenter gets Fiore to ground that to Gordon at second, he'll throw to Sumner, and that'll be out number 2. So good battle there from both Carpenter and Fiore. Carpenter's able to get Fiore to ground out, and here comes the third baseman, Jack Zebarini.
And Jack drew a walk in the first. One of, by the way, 3 walks in the inning, in the first inning. But he also had, Carpenter also had 3 strikeouts.
Carpenter's first pitch to Zebarini is just outside for ball 1. Chargers did get to play baseball this week. They lost 3-2 against St. Raphael Academy on Wednesday. The pitch. That ball's in there, 1-1.
I always ask this when we talk about St. Ray's, the bus driver and the coach.
Man, that man does it all for them.
Does he still coach?
I don't know.
He does.
We got confirmation that he does.
Florentine, he amazes me. Back in my day, I remember going up to St. Ray's and we were going to do a game up there and I had to meet the athletic director, Mr. Sorrentine. So I said, I got to run this phone wire from the, oh, that's right, I'll help you. So he's helping me run the phone wire. Next thing, when he comes down here, he's driving the bus.
Does it all as Carpenter's able to get Zeberini to swing through a curveball, and that'll be out number 3. So good inning for Carpenter and the Chargers. Score still 1-0 after 3 innings. We'll be right back.
Bring the kids. Bring Grandma and Grandpa. Heck, bring everyone and come to the Misquamicut Spring Fest in Westerly May 9th, 10th, and 11th at Misquamicut State Beach. You'll find an array of great food trucks, arts and craft vendors, games, rides, and a Ferris wheel with panoramic views. Great entertainment all weekend long with Jeff Pitchell and Texas Flood, John Batdorf, a tribute to the Cars, and Joyride, 80s Mixtape Live. It's the start of summer at Misquamicut Beach with Springfest. Misquamicut.org.
Experience local excellence with Roof Right Roofing in Charlestown, Rhode Island. With over 40 years of unmatched expertise, Roof Right specializes in architectural shingles and holds the prestigious title of GAF Master Elite Installers. Known for their commitment to the community and support for local initiatives, Roof Right is your trusted partner for all of your home's roofing needs. Call today for a free estimate at 401-212-4140.
For local sports in the Westerly, Chariho, Prout, and Stonington communities. And we're back here at Similori Field. Bulldogs currently lead at 1-0 against the Chariho Chargers. As Mr. Carpenter, who had a 1-2-3 third inning, will now lead things off here for the Chargers in the top of the 4th.
Still 1-0, top of the 4th, and Mr. Carpenter grounded out the second. In the first.
Carpenter swings on the first pitch. Oh, great pick over there by Zeberini and throws on to Poole, and that will be out number 1. Now, for those of you watching at home, I know Zeberini made that look very easy, but he did a really good job of getting that ball on the short hop and had a nice throw over there to Mike Poole. As an infielder, sometimes those balls can be hard to read.
That's a do or die. You go for it, you get it. It's a good play. You miss it, it's a base hit.
As now Rohan Downing, the right fielder, will come to the plate for the Chargers, and that ball is just a bit outside.
Just a little bit outside.
And we should mention, don't go anywhere after this half inning because we will have the mid-game report presented by Dime Bank. Thank you to Dime Bank for sponsoring the mid-game report. The pitch, and that ball's in there as Fiore threw a dime of a pitch there. The count goes to 1-1. I know Ben just liked that one, if he's listening. The 1-1. Another curveball. That one runs outside. The count will go to 2-1. Another curveball, and that ball's low. So now count will go to 3-1. Downing doing a good job of laying off those curveballs. Making Fiore come here with a strike. Fiore fires. Threw another curveball, and that time he got it in there. Count will go to 3-2. And great confidence by Fiore. You know, he just threw 2 balls of that same pitch, a curveball, and then came back on 3-1 and got one right over. As Downing calls time here. Fiore sets, he deals. Another curveball, and he got Downing to swing through that one, as that'll be out number 2. Downing saw a lot of curveballs on that at bat. As now with 2 outs, the third baseman Gavin Pepler will come to the plate. Fiore fires a fastball by him for strike 1. The pitch, oh, and good off speed there from Fiore, has now really got Pepler on his heels here. Count goes to 0-2. Fiore's 0-2. Oh, and another curveball and a masterful inning here from Fiore as he's able to set down 4, 5, 6 in the Charger batting order. And that's how we'll end the top half of the 4th inning. And again, like I said, don't go anywhere because luckily we have the Dime Bank mid-game report presented by none other than Dime Bank.
Well, right now, Dan, it's a matter of, you know the score, 1-0. No hits, 1 hit for the Bulldogs. Chariho's got 2 hits, but the most exciting part, if it's exciting with walks and strikeouts, is that there's 11 total strikeouts in the game for Chariho and 5 for the Bulldogs. And Mr. Carpenter has 8 of those strikeouts for the Chargers. So, if you had a dime for every strikeout that we have tonight and the walks and you add them together, we could make a little deposit at Dime Bank.
We absolutely could. Absolutely could. And yeah, when I got the lineups from both Coach Ron Sposato and Coach Will Nur before the game, I saw both Carpenter and Fiore on the sheets. I was like, we're going to be in store for a pitcher's duel. And so far, we have that here as both pitchers have kind of settled into this game. Carpenter struggled a little bit early on in the first inning, walked 3 guys, but he's really found his niche here as he gets ready to start the 4th inning. Should mention that Bulldogs' next game will be on Monday against South Kingstown. That game will be at Old Mountain Field in South Kingstown. And for the Chargers, they next play on Tuesday at 4 o'clock against Central at Providence Career and Technical Academy. And by the way, that game on Monday for the Bulldogs will be at 5 p.m. at Old Mountain Field. And now to lead things off here for the Bulldogs will be the catcher, Grayson Simmons, team leader in batting average and on-base percentage. Looking to start things here for the Bulldogs.
Officially 0 for 1, he walked in the first inning.
As Carpenter throws ball 1 there to Simmons.
1 of 3 walks in that inning by Carpenter. Since then, Mr. Carpenter, by the way, after he walked those 2 guys in the first, he has struck out 3 in a row, 4, 5, 6 batters in a row for the ground out and another strikeout.
Very impressive from Carpenter. 7 out of the 8. Last retired by way of the K. Simmons looking to change that for the Bulldogs. The pitch. Ball's up. The count will go to 3-0. Love your Carpenter here. Just got to take a deep breath. Trust in your stuff. You've been pitching good. Just try to focus back in on Mr. Apice's glove. The 3-0. That ball runs in. So Bulldogs will have a no-out base runner.
That's the second walk for Simmons. But since that first inning, Carpenter has been right as sharp as can be. Like I said, he ended that inning with 2, struck out the side in the second, and 2 out of 3 strikeouts in the third.
Carpenter's first pitch to Poole. That one's hit over to Nur at shortstop, just underneath his glove, and that ball will roll into center field. And Simmons will move up to second, and good piece of hitting there by Mike Poole. And he's got a single. And now the shortstop, Jaden Parker, will come to the plate.
And that's only the second hit that Carpenter has given up. And just got under the glove of the shortstop.
1-0 Bulldogs here, at the bottom of the 4th. Carpenter comes set. He fires. And Parker fouls that one down the first baseline. 0-1.
Now, there you talk about a game of inches. Just mentioned the ball just bounced maybe underneath his glove or right around it. But if he stops it, it's a double play.
Absolutely. Yep, his momentum's taking him right to the bag. If he doesn't step on it, he's going to have a nice, easy flip to Gordon at second base.
Yep.
As Carpenter's curveball is low, 1-1.
Yeah, I think he was going to be close enough to probably just take it himself, make an easy double play. However, we have first and second now.
Carpenter's pitch. Ball's out. 2-1. A ball gets away on the throwback to Carpenter, and Simmons, good heads up, is able to take third base. So an unforced error there by the Chargers, and now Bulldogs have them at the corners here with nobody out. Yeah, we talked about it in these games like this. You know, matter of who makes the most mistakes sometimes determines who wins the game. As the Chargers got their work cut out for themselves here. As Carpenter steps off the back.
Parker's up. He struck out in the first inning. So we got runners on first and third right now.
The 2-1. Poole takes off for second. Throw right back to Carpenter. And Simmons will stay right at second. And Poole will take second base. So now, prime opportunity here for the Bulldogs. We're looking to cash in, just like you can cash in at Dime Bank as well.
You got to bring the infield in now.
As the Chargers will do just that. The 3-1, and ball will go out. So now Bulldogs have them loaded, and left fielder freshman Tyler Falcone will come to the plate. As now Coach Will Nur will go out to talk to Mr. Carpenter. Again, while we have this opportunity, if you are interested in sponsoring your business on 321 Media, we get up over 300,000 viewers every month through all of our live streams, podcasts, everything else that we do here at 321 Media. It's a great opportunity to get your business or another business that you know great exposure, and you're helping support local podcasts and, of course, great sporting events like this as well. So if you are interested in advertising your business with 321 Media, please call or text 401-321-2838. And if you advertise your business on 321 Media, you can even gift an ad to a nonprofit you love and support. So please call or text 401-321-2838.
And with all the sports going on right now, you can see one just about any day. Lacrosse.
Yep, Lisa Ornberg was at lacrosse on Tuesday for us, and while I have the opportunity again, I know I said it on Sports Open Mic, but I just want to shout out the Westerly Athletic Director, Jamie Benalito, for allowing us to be able to play at Sal Algieri Field on Tuesday for Chariho girls lacrosse, as that ball is fouled back by Falcone. Because especially with the way the scheduling gets to the end of the season, it gets a little messy sometimes. There's only so many dates, and I want to shout out them for allowing us to use their field on Tuesday night. Very kind gesture of them. The 0-1 is in there, strike two.
Falcone is up. He struck out in the second, and that's what Carpenter needs right now. Needs a strikeout and then a nice little double play.
The 0-2. Oh, and great pitch right there from Carpenter as the senior blows it by Falcone for out number one.
Step one. Now to bring up Saglio.
Kevin Saglio, the right fielder, freshman for the Bulldogs.
He's also struck out back in the second.
And interesting here from the Chargers, decide to keep the infield and really want to try to cut down that run at the plate. As that ball gets away from a piece, Simmons looking for the plate, and he will get in there on the pass ball. So good hustle by a piece, just couldn't quite get there in time, and Simmons is in for the second Bulldog run of the night.
Let's go. Here we go.
So good opportunity here for the Bulldogs, and Saglio. Poole's on third. Parker's at second. And only one out here and one ball to Saglio. The pitch. Pitch runs inside. Count goes to 2-0. If you're Carpenter here, you really need another strikeout. I know he has 9 of them already, but try to get number 10 right here. Keep the ball out of play.
Yep.
The pitch. Good off speed there, right on the outside corner for strike 1. So 2-1, 1 out. 2-0 lead here for the Bulldogs.
Infield still in for the Chargers.
The pitch. Oh, and got that fastball by Saglio. Count will go to 2-2.
Come on, Kevin. Let's go, Kev.
Carpenter trying to do his best to just keep the lead at 2. Here it comes. And that ball is fouled back. Count will stay at 2-2. And every time you see a foul ball go over there, you always hear the fans go, ooh, after. Bound to hit a car. 2-2. Oh, and good off speed again from Carpenter there. And got Saglio to swing through it. And again, definitely needed that one, as now there's 2 outs here in the bottom of the 4th. We're not done yet, and here comes the top of the order and center fielder Luke Gwaltney. Carpenter trying to shut the Bulldogs. 4th inning here. The first pitch to Gwaltney. And that ball is in there for strike 1.
That's 10 strikeouts. Mr. Carpenter.
Again, it's just been a few mistakes here and there for the Chargers. A few walks, a pass ball, a throwing error as well. Other than that, they are right there in this game. The pitch. Good block by a piece. The count will go to 1-1.
Gwaltney's been up twice, struck out twice.
And just sitting right here behind the backstop here at Similori Field, you can see how tough it is for left-handers to face Carpenter, because his fastball tails on that outside very quickly. Runs away from that left-handed hitter. The pitch. Nice. That fastball went right on the inside corner for strike 2. Count will be 1-2. A big pitch here for the Chargers. Carpenter getting the sign from a piece. He now comes set. Now a piece calls time behind the plate, and we'll get set to do it again. 1-2. Carpenter set. He fires. Oh, and another great curveball there from Mr. Carpenter. And that's how we'll end the 4th inning here at Similori Field. Bulldogs were able to add another run in the 4th inning. Bulldogs lead it 2-0 over the Chargers. We'll be right back.
At Dime Bank, we're all about community. It's who we are. Local communities made up of customers, families, and friends. Business owners invested in helping their communities thrive. Dedicated employees committed to giving back in ways that go beyond banking. If your banking relationship leaves you wanting more, come join our community. It's your bank, your choice, your dime.
D&V Mechanical specializes in the installation, maintenance, and servicing of Mitsubishi ductless mini-split heat pump systems. We are certified by Mitsubishi as Diamond Elite Contractors and factory trained and up to date on the proper procedure of the installation and service of Mitsubishi ductless heating and air conditioning ductless heat pumps. We assist with the paperwork to reduce much of the stress-related documentation required to get the state rebates and federal tax incentives. We are not a jack-of-all-trades, master-of-nothing company. We are masters of ductless heat pumps. It's what we do, and it's what we know.
And we are back here at Similori Field, and we're getting ready for the top of the 5th inning. Bulldogs were able to add another run in the bottom of the 4th, and they now lead it 2-0 over the Chargers. Due up for the Chargers will be 7, 8, 9, I believe, and Elderkin, Hoffman, and Nur.
How about this, Dan? Top with it. Struck out the side in the first. Struck out the side in the second. Struck out 2 out of the 3 in the third. Struck out the side in the 4th.
Very impressive from Mr. Carpenter, and it's a big reason why he's going to play at URI next year. He's got a lot of good velocity on his fastball, movement, and keeping the Westerly hitters off balance as Elderkin grounds that one towards the Bulldog dugout. Count will go to 0-2. But again, a good team like the Bulldogs, it's easier said than done. They do a good job of manufacturing ones. We talked about it the other night at Dodge Stadium. The pitch, curveball, good job by Elderkin there to foul it off.
Elderkin's got a single back in the second. One of 2 hits for the Chargers.
As now the lights are on as Coach Ron Spazzato just put them on for everybody. The pitch is outside. Count will be 2-2. Elderkin trying to lead things off here for the Chargers. Oh, and a great pitch there from Fiore as got Elderkin looking. And that will be out number 1 here in the top half of the 5th. Looked like a change up there from Fiore that time. Got Elderkin a little off balance. As now the left fielder, Luke Hoffman, will step to the plate.
And he had a single in the 3rd inning.
The pitch. Ball runs up. 1-0. Yes, on that ball that Poole was able to dive for, keep it in front, but couldn't make the throw to first base. Fiore's 1-0. Ball's in there for strike 1, and it looked like Hoffman was very early there despite it being a fastball.
And Elderkin, who just struck out, actually ended the second with a single. That's when Downing got thrown out at the plate. Otherwise, we'd be looking at a 2-1 game right now.
As Hoffman takes ball 2. The 2-1. Oh, a good off speed there from Fiore. Got Hoffman to swing through that one. Count will go to 2-2. Just so tough against Fiore. You don't know what you're going to get. Here it comes. Another curveball, and that will be strike 3 on Hoffman. So 2 outs. And now we're going to have a pinch hitter here. Sophomore Dayton Lee will come to the plate. We'll see if he ends up in the field after as well, or if he's just pitch hitting. But another kid I was able to coach at the middle school level one season. It was his 8th grade season. He batted up over 400 in middle school, almost close to 500. So a kid who, can really hit the ball. Getting his chance here on the varsity level right now.
And Fiore's starting to pile up the strikeouts now. He's got 4 in a row.
Has 2 outs, and here's the pitch from Fiore. Ball runs up. 1-0. Should mention, good crowd on hand tonight here at Similori Field. To be expected in a Chariho Westerly matchup as well. That'll be 2-0. As we even got to see Keith Kimberlin before the game as well, longtime Westerly Sun sports reporter. 3-0 to Lee.
Let's go, Tom. Let's go, 3-4.
So with 2 outs, Lee, pinch hitter, trying to get on here, start something for the Chargers. The pitch. And he's able to, as he's able to draw a 4-pitch walk. So how about that? You get in the box and you see 4 straight and you find yourself on first base. Now with 2 outs, that'll turn it over to the top of the order here, and the catcher, Mr. Gavin Apiece, will come to the plate.
And the pitch hitter Lee, who just walked, who pitch hit for Everett Neuer, he had one at bat, he had struck out. Now Apiece, this will be his 3rd trip to the plate. Hit by a pitch and drew a walk. So he's technically 0 for 0. 0 for 0.
Fiore comes set. The first pitch to Apiece is up. Ball 1. And I can see down the right field line, Gavin Pepler, the third baseman for the Chargers, is warming up down there in the Charger bullpen. Fiore check on the runner at first. He's back in safely. Lee's able to get back.
Still a 2-run game, 2-0 Bulldogs. Could easily be 2-1. Chariho had a runner thrown out of the plate.
As that pitch is up, so the count will go to 2-0. So Fiore, 6 straight balls here, trying to find the strike zone. And I'm almost positive Apiece will be taking before he throws a strike. And that'll be another ball. The count will go to 3-0 to Apiece. The 3-0. That one's in there. Good comeback from Fiore. The count will go to 3-1.
Take another one or swing it?
I think if you're Apiece here, I think you got to go after the next pitch. Especially if you get a fastball right there. Good pitch to hit. The pitch. Instead, he comes with a curveball. He softly rolls that one to Zebarini at third base. He fires to Poole, and Apiece is able to beat that one out. So a good hustle down the line there from Apiece, be able to show off his speed. And now we have runners at first and second with 2 outs.
There's just a little bit of a bobble by the third baseman. And Apiece hustled down the line. A close play at first base, but he beat it, so we're going to give him a single. That was a tough play.
Yeah, another one of those where Zebarini had to come and charge in, one of those do-or-die plays, and any little bobble on a lot of those plays, especially with the ball being hit as soft as it was, most likely that runner is going to get there at first base, as Apiece was able to do.
Hey, we got two.
So another good opportunity here for the Chargers.
It's only the 3rd hit for Chariho. Trying to get on the board here. Oh, I got runners at first and second. We had 2 outs.
And the 2-hitter, Leo Emery, is going to try to get the Chargers on the board here.
Hit into a double play first time up, 5-4-3, and reached on the fielder's choice.
First pitch from Fiore is up, 1-0.
Okay, go to work.
Emery not going to wow you with his power, but he does a really good job of being disciplined at the plate and also putting the ball in play. The pitch. Great pitch right there from Fiore, as that one just missed on the outside corner. And if I'm Fiore, I think I want that one.
That was about a 70-mile-an-hour breaking pitch.
The pitch. That ball's up, 3-0. So Fiore having some control issues here.
Well, he struck the first 2 guys out, and I shouldn't have said anything, probably. And then he walked Lee, and Apiece got the infield single, and he finds himself now behind 2-0 in the count.
The pitch. That ball's out, and that will be ball 4. But now the Chargers have him loaded with the 3rd hitter in the lineup, Landon Sumner, the first baseman.
Lock in. Come on, Tom. Hey, knock it
And
down.
Coach Will Nur, I don't think you really want many other people up right now. Great opportunity for Sumner and the Chargers. Emery at first, Apiece at second, Lee at 3rd. Fiore comes set, he fires. Off-speed pitches swung on and missed. Count will be 0-1.
Sumner hit back to the pitcher, and he also struck out. And I don't think he was looking for a breaking pitch that time.
The 0-1. There's another one. Now go to 0-2. especially to start the at-bat. I think if I was Sumner there, I think I would have taken at least one strike. Now he finds himself in an 0-2 count, 2 outs. Fiore trying to make a big pitch here for the Bulldogs, trying to end this Charger rally. The pitch. Sumner grounds that one to Parker at shortstop. He'll flip on to Minor, and that's how we will end the top half of the 5th inning here at Similori Field. Good job by the Bulldogs to get out of a jam. 2-0 Bulldogs. We'll be right back.
Are you looking for a fresh cut in Westerly? Step into Rio's Barber Shop in Granite Plaza. Whether it's a classic trim or a trendy new look, we've got you covered. Experience the perfect cut for every age and style in a friendly and relaxed atmosphere. At Rio's, it's not just a haircut, it's an experience. Visit Rio's Barber Shop in the Granite Plaza in Westerly or give us a call to schedule your appointment at 401-315-2208. Your style, our craft, Rio's Barber Shop.
It's upgrade days at Wireless Zone, 224 Post Road in Dunn's Corners. Trade in any phone, yes, even that ancient one, and get a free phone today. Get up to $350 to buy out your old device. Switching carriers will pay off your old phones up to $2,400. Lock in your rate with a 3-year price guarantee. And on May 9th and 10th, upgrade to a Samsung S25 and grab an extra $200 off. Stop in today and make your old phone jealous. Only at Wireless Zone, 224 Post Road in Dunn's Corners.
Wood River Health is my home for health.
Wood River Health is a one-stop shop for primary medical care, dental care, behavioral health, and social services. We care for the members of our community because they are our community. I'm Allison Croak, President and CEO of Wood River Health. Since 1976, our health center has provided high-quality, affordable health care to residents of Rhode Island and southeastern Connecticut. We are your neighborhood health center. Let us be your home for health.
Welcome back, everybody, here on 321 Media, and we are here at Similori Field, getting ready for the Bulldog half of the 5th inning here in the bottom of the 5th. Carpenter back out there for his 5th inning of work. And due up for the Bulldogs will be 2, 3, 4. Minor, Fiore, Zeberini.
Let me say happy birthday to my good friend Chris Berman, who's celebrating a birthday today, and it is a big one for him. 7-0 today, Chris.
Yes, very happy birthday to Chris Berman, and so lucky for you to be able to work alongside him. How was that experience, being able to work with him?
It's, but you know what? If you just like we're talking right here, right now, that's just the way he is. And we do talk to him. He comes in the area once a year to play a little golf, so this year we'll hook up and have a chat with him.
Yeah, I remember you taking my siblings and I to the Travelers Championship in Cromwell, Connecticut. It was very nice to be able to meet him there, working hard on the golf course, if you want to say that.
Exactly.
But no, amazing guy. Came right up to all of us, had that same bright smile that he shows on TV all the time. And like you said, he's the exact same person.
Very proud that I was able to work with him.
Oh, and tough hop as Minor hit that one right to Pepler, and that ball bounced up on him. Very tough play there, as Minor will have a single to start this 5th inning for the Bulldogs.
And if you folks don't know by now, this was his first job in the after college, was at WERI here in Westerly, Rhode Island. Worked here for almost a year. And I got to spend a lot of time with Chris Berman. So, Chris, happy birthday. Have 70 more.
Yes, and thank you for all the great moments you have provided all of us sports fans across the country and the world as well. As we got a pinch runner at first base. That'll be freshman Jack Parker, brother of Jaden Parker. It must say something about you, too, that you still keep in contact with him as well.
Yeah.
You must have meant a lot to him as well.
Yeah, we had a lot of moments together. I was with him most of the time. because things he did here, he used to work the overnight shift, but he was involved obviously in sports and a couple of programs that we did, scoreboard shows, and I worked with him on that. So, yeah, I'd worked with him mostly anybody, pitching the dirt, but no advance.
As the count will go to 1-1, and yeah, Peace did a good job of blocking that ball, but didn't realize it bounced right in front of him.
Right.
Bulldogs base runner wasn't quite on his toes over there. But that's tough. You're just checking the game. You don't want to get thrown out at second either.
Right.
So better safe than sorry. As the check on Parker over there, he's back in there safely. As Fiore, who did a good job of getting out of that last half inning, is up the plate, and Carpenter throws a curveball in there for strike two. Again, he put himself in that situation last inning, but did a great job of getting out of it.
Yeah, and all of that came with 2 outs, too. First 2 guys up struck out.
Carpenter's 1-2. That ball gets by a piece this time as Parker mows his way on down to second base. So now Bulldogs have a runner in scoring position with 1 out. Bulldogs got something cooking. The 2-2. Ball is up. It's a good eye from Fiore, and the count goes to 3-2. As I see down the left field line now for the Bulldogs, Zach Miner is getting up in the Westerly bullpen as well. Could be Miner time pretty soon here at Similori Field.
You know what that means?
Here we go, Tom. Let's go, Tom. Here we go, Tom. Here we go, Tom. Let's go, Tom.
Closing time. We play that song. The pitch. Oh, and great pitch from Carpenter right there as he's able to get Fiore swinging for out number 1.
Big out there.
So now the third baseman, Jack Zeberini, will step to the plate. He's been good in these spots recently. RBI situation for him right here. The pitch. The ball runs in. Count will go to 1-0.
He's never there.
12 strikeouts for Carpenter.
Impressive day on the mound for Mr. Carpenter.
And he's held the Bulldogs to just 3 hits.
1-1 now as that pitch was able to find the zone. Zeberini has 17 hits on the year, 11 singles and 6 doubles to go along with 9 RBIs. And that pitch is in there for strike 2, so 1-2 now on the Bulldog third baseman. And yeah, a few things here, a few things there. This game could easily be 0-0 right now. Oh, and good off speed there as he got Zeberini to swing through that off speed. And another strikeout for Carpenter.
Yeah, number 13.
And Carpenter's just so tough to hit because he has so much movement on all of his pitches.
Yeah.
This 2-seam fastball does a good job of moving late on the hitter. His curveball, really good spin to it, and he throws that changeup in there once in a while as well. As the catcher Simmons comes to the plate, and that curveball is grounded to shortstop. Nerr feels it, fires on the first. Throw gets away from the first baseman Sumner. As now Simmons will go to second, Parker will go to third, and now runners will be on second and third for the Bulldogs with 2 outs. And now that'll bring up senior Michael Poole, the University of Maine commit. He will also be playing Division I baseball next year, so congratulations to Mike Poole. Carpenter's first pitch to him is in there for strike 1.
Mike is 1 for 2. Single last inning, struck out in the first.
As Carpenter steps off the back of the rubber here.
Yeah, Mike! Come on, Mike. Go back, go back, go back.
The 0-1. Curveball hits softly. This is going to be a tough play. Third baseman Pepler goes in. Instead, very smartly. Oh, now Carpenter tries to throw it to Gordon at second base. Throw gets away. Downing has it in right field, but Parker will score. So a good thought there by the Chargers. Good job by Pepler to realize he didn't have a play at first base. Checked the runner back at third base, and then Simmons got caught off very far from the second base bag. Carpenter ended up with it, fired it on to Gordon, couldn't quite handle it, and Parker was able to score for the Bulldogs' third run here tonight. Executed everything besides the catch right there.
I was just going to say, a good play turned into a not so good play after all.
It's a right play for the Chargers.
Yep.
As that first pitch is hit on the ground to Gordon, he will field that one, throw on to Sumner, and that is how we will end the top of the fifth inning here, or the bottom of the fifth inning, I should say, here at Similori Field. Heading to the top of the sixth. Bulldogs able to scratch another run across. They currently lead the Chargers 3-0. We'll be back.
Hi, I'm Chris Kozłowski, owner of Broadview Florist and Garden Center in Dunn's Corners. For over 40 years, our family-owned business has been your go-to destination for beautiful, custom-made floral arrangements. Whether it's a special event or just to brighten up your day, we create highest quality designs tailored just for you. Trust Broadview Florists to make every moment unforgettable. Visit us today or give us a call at 401-322-0390.
Hi, I'm AJ Truck.
And I'm Jeff Swiderski with AnnieMac Home Mortgage's Momentum Group, your trusted partner in the home buying process.
At AnnieMac, we can strengthen your offer with our innovative program, Cash to Keys, giving you a competitive edge by allowing you to make a cash offer on your new home.
Together, we've helped over 1,000 families move into their dream homes, and we'd love to do the same for you.
Give us a call today at 401-486-0853 to get started.
Bring the kids! Bring Grandma and Grandpa! Heck, bring everyone and come to the Misquamicut Spring Fest in Westerly, May 9th, 10th, and 11th at Misquamicut State Beach. You'll find an array of great food trucks, arts and craft vendors, games, rides, and a Ferris wheel with panoramic views. Great entertainment all weekend long with Jeff Pitchell and Texas Flood, John Batdorf, a tribute to the Cars, and Joyride, 80s Mixtape Live. It's the start of summer at Misquamicut Beach with Springfest. Misquamicut.org.
Welcome back, everybody, here on 321 Media. We're here at Similori Field, getting ready for the top of the sixth inning. Bulldogs were able to scratch another run across in the bottom of the fifth inning, and now they currently lead the Chargers 3-0. Just want to again shout out Lisa Ornberg over there, who has a nice chair to sit in tonight. Does a great job on the camera for us, and has been at it all week covering all these local sporting events and other events that we've covered here on 321 Media. So huge shout out to Lisa Ornberg. And once again, thank you to Ben Barber, Dave DeAngelis, and of course my colleague tonight, Ken Collins, for doing the game here with me tonight. As now the Chargers have 6 more outs to work with, and here comes the pitcher, Adam Carpenter. 4-5-6 here for the Chargers here in the top of the sixth. First pitch is out for ball 1.
Well, this is the inning. They got to put some runs on the board. They're behind 3-0. Not many hits in the game, and the Chargers need a couple of base runners.
As that pitch misses again, so the count will go to 2-0. It'll be Carpenter, Downing, then Pepler for the Chargers. The pitch, and that ball's up. The count will go to 3-0.
This is the heart of your order, so gotta get something going.
Fiore's 3-0, and that pitch is in there. 3-1.
Here we go, two.
So we'll see how much longer Coach Ron Spizzato continues to have Fiore out there. Saw that he had Zach Miner warming up in that last half inning. The pitch, and that ball's fouled back right at the top of the chain link fence here behind the backstop. As now the count goes to 3-2.
2.
3-2. 3-2. 3-2. 3-2. 3-2. 3-2. 3-2. 3-2. 3-2. 3-2. 3-2. 3-2. 3-2. 3-2. 3-2. 3-2. 3-2. 3-2. 3-2. 3-2. 3-2. 3-2. 3-2. 3-2. 3-2. 3-2. 3-2. 3-2. 3-2. 3-2. 3-2. 3-2. 3-2. 3-2. 3-2. 3-2. 3-2. 3-2. 3-2. 3-2. 3-2. 3-2. 3-2. 3-2. 3-2. 3-2. 3-2. 3-2. 3-2. 3-2. 3-2. 3-2. 3-2. 3-2. 3-2. 3-2. 3-2. 3-2. 3-2. 3-2. 3-2. 3-2. 3-2. 3-2. 3-2. 3-2. 3-2. 3-2. 3-2. 3-2. 3-2. 3-2. 3-2. 3-2. The pitch, and Carpenter hits that one hard to Zeberini at third base. Fields it smoothly, fires to Poole for out number 1.
Yeah, big out, get the fourth hitter. Hit it hard, but right at him.
And Zeberini sure-handed over there. Seen a lot of him now, and he does a really good job, not only hitting, but fielding at third base.
Good arm, too. Get that ball across there, right on target.
Yeah, the pitching and defense for this Bulldogs team is really what impresses me the most. As Fiore, first pitch to Downing is in there for a strike 1, but that helps you win championships, and that's why they've been able to win 2 out of the last 3 Division II state championships.
And very patient at the plate.
The pitch. Downing skies that one to center field. Gwaltney coming in on it, and he'll make the catch for out number 2. Good communication out there. As quickly, the Chargers have 2 outs, and we got another pitch hitter here. This will be Dominic Andrade. Freshman for the Chariho Chargers. He will be hitting for Gavin Pepler.
Pepler had struck out twice against Fiore. 2 outs, bases empty, you're in the 6th.
So giving Andrade a chance right here, as he's got some sweet batting gloves on. I like those. Oh, cotton candy color there.
Nice, huh?
Ah.
Oh, yeah.
You see those? Fiore, the pitch. And that ball's up 1-0.
We should probably get a pair of them for Ben. What is it, like driving gloves?
Oh, Ben would love those.
Yeah, it's fit him good.
Oh, good off speed from Fiore. 1-1 now to Andrade. Well, you get him in those, and then you get him in the fedora, and then eventually you get him in a suit. Be all set.
Yeah.
Ball's out, 2-1.
I think if I get to do any more of these games, I might get one of these little microphones. But I think you'll probably give me one that don't work.
He might cut you off.
I think so.
2-2 now to Andrade. The pitch. Oh, and another great off-speed there from Fiore, and that's how we'll end the top of the 6th inning here at Similori Field. Bulldogs lead the Chargers 3-0. We'll be right back.
I am Jim Howe. My practice is focused on representing people injured in car accidents, representing people injured in premises liability, represent people in all walks of life. I say all the time that I represent the underdog, and by the underdog I mean the person who is injured and is facing lawyers that are hired by insurance companies. If you unfortunately find yourself injured in an automobile collision or in any other circumstance where insurance may come into play, think of giving me a call.
Hi, I'm Neil Anthus, owner of Sound Financial Partners. We're a full-service financial planning practice dedicated to optimizing your investment, tax, and cash flow strategies. As fiduciaries, we always keep our advisory clients' best interests in mind when making recommendations. Whether you're preparing for retirement or growing your business, we're here to help you achieve your financial goals. Ready to start your journey to financial success? Visit us at our Westerly office or give us a call at 401-642-4333.
Do you want to get your business in front of over 100,000 viewers every month? Advertise with 321 and enjoy the best value in local advertising while supporting free community live streams. Your message will be seen across live high school sports, morning shows, and local events, connecting you directly with engaged audiences, boosting your visibility, growing your brand, and helping us keep these broadcasts accessible to everyone for free. Partner with 321 today and watch your business thrive.
Welcome back, everybody, here at Similori Field. We're getting ready for the bottom of the 6th inning. Bulldogs currently lead the Chargers 3-0 in this pitcher's duel here. We haven't had too many hits, a few errors here and there, but a lot of strikeouts in this game as Carpenter's night is done. And how many strikeouts did he finish with?
13, I think.
13 strikeouts for Carpenter on the day, so great job by him.
Yep, 13.
As now the new pitcher for the Chargers will be the former third baseman, Gavin Pepler. Christian Mancini is now playing third base for the Chargers, and Adam Carpenter has moved to short. And Pepler's first pitch is in there for strike one.
Falcone's up twice, struck out twice.
And Mancini will also be hitting in Everett Nur's spot in the batting lineup. Pepler doing a good job of getting the ball over the plate here as that count goes to 0-2. Freshman Tyler Falcone trying to lead things off here for the Bulldogs. Great bat at the bottom of the order for these Bulldogs. Fouls that one back.
Let's go, Ty. Head on it.
Bottom of this Bulldogs lineup has been a tone setter in a lot of these games that we've gotten to broadcast, been able to get on and score runs from there as that pitch is in there for strike three. Good curveball from Mr. Pepler, and that'll be out number one. As now we will have a pinch hitter in Chase Collins.
All right.
He'll be coming to bat. Nice we get to see him hit, as he will be hitting for Kevin Saglio. And we'll see if he ends up moving to right field next inning as well. Pepler's first pitch to Collins is outside for ball one. Pepler's pitch is in there. Count goes to 1-1. Should mention for the Bulldogs, Collins has the most innings pitched on the year. He's pitched 28 innings, started 5 games. As that ball runs outside, he's 2-1 on the year. Has allowed 18 hits, 11 runs, 6 of them earned, 12 walks, and 32 strikeouts, along with a 1.5 ERA. As that pitch is on the outside corner, count goes to 2-2.
So he's basically a pitcher.
Correct. Pitcher only for the most part. Kind of like how Dylan was growing up through baseball as well. Pepler's 2-2. Gets Collins to swing through that one for strike three. As a 2 down here in the Bulldogs 6th inning. And here comes the leadoff hitter in Luke Gwaltney. As you can see, the Bulldogs dugout over there having a nice laugh, as I don't believe Collins usually gets to bat. So I think there's an opportunity for Coach Ron Spazzato to get him at the plate there. Pepler's first pitch to Gwaltney. He hits that one on the ground to Sumner. Oh, gets away from Sumner, and he's able to get in there at first base. So good job by Gwaltney to put the ball in play, and he'll be on with 2 outs.
Yeah, error on the first baseman. That would have been the 3rd out of the inning. And that'll bring up Zach Minor, who walked and scored a run. Struck out and single.
Let's go, Zach.
And we'll see if Minor gets a run out there for the top of the 7th inning. Almost positive he will, as that curveball from Pepler is outside for ball one. As Fiore waits in the on-deck circle. Gwaltney short lead at first. Pepler's pitch outside for ball 2. Snapping a lot of pictures with that camera.
I know.
Photographers from the Westerly Sun, I believe.
Yes.
Do a great job. I think that was the Westerly Sun photographer who you had take a picture of me that one night at basketball.
It was.
You were like, hey, how about the coach?
I was going to ask if she had any more frozen in there. She got away from me.
2-1 to Minor. Gwaltney takes off for second. Throw down by a piece. Will not be in time. Gwaltney, good job picking his spot to run there. Got a good jump. And now the count is 3-1 on Minor. Another run scoring opportunity here for the Bulldogs with 2 outs.
You're in the 6th inning. You're behind 3-0, so you don't want the Bulldogs to be able to tack on another one here.
Oh, a great pitch from Pepler right there as he got that fastball by Minor. 3-2 with 2 outs. Chargers trying to get out of this inning. The pitch from Pepler. That ball is hit into right center field, and that ball's going to get down. 2 hop to the fence out there. Gwaltney will come around and score, and Minor is up with a stand-up double. So great job by Zach Minor, doing what he does for this Bulldogs team, coming up big. As that extends the Bulldog lead to 4 now. Now the third hitter in the Westerly lineup, Thomas Fiore, will come to the plate. And now it's an interesting decision if you're Coach Ron Spazzato. You just added another run. Do you run Fiore back out there in the 7th inning? And if he gets in any trouble, then bring in Minor, or do you start Minor? We'll wait and see.
We'll wait and see, but it depends on pitch count too, I think, a lot. And we don't keep track of that, so.
Pepler's 0-1 is outside, 1-1.
And Parker's got a streak going, hasn't he? He hasn't. Is it Parker?
Oh, Minor?
Minor, I mean.
Yep. Yeah, he does have a streak going. Yeah, he hasn't allowed an earned run in
about
2 seasons
10 years,
so far.
right?
Just about 10 years. Well, 2 years is a very long time to not give up an earned run. The pitch. Great pitch by Pepler right there as he's able to get Fiore to swing through it. And that's how the 6th inning will end here at Similori Field. Minor was able to double in another run for the Bulldogs. They lead it 4-0 heading into the top of the 7th. We'll be right back.
Bring the kids. Bring Grandma and Grandpa. Heck, bring everyone and come to the Misquamicut Spring Fest in Westerly, May 9th, 10th, and 11th at Misquamicut State Beach. You'll find an array of great food trucks, arts and craft vendors, games, rides, and a Ferris wheel with panoramic views. Great entertainment all weekend long with Jeff Pitchell and Texas Flood, John Batdorf, a tribute to the Cars, and Joyride, 80s Mixtape Live. It's the start of summer at Misquamicut Beach with Springfest. Misquamicut.org.
Hi, this is Dan from Lathrop Insurance. In this challenging insurance environment, Lathrop Insurance can be your beacon in the storm to help you find the coverage you need at the right price. Now, more than ever, you need a partner in the insurance industry that can work with multiple carriers to make sure you have the right coverage at the right price. Lathrop Insurance carries home, auto, and business insurance and can be reached at 401-596-2525. We've been supporting the local community since 1939, and we look forward to working with you.
Ever thought about leveling up your fitness game in a fun and meaningful way? Kiefer's Martial Arts on Granite Street has everything you're looking for. Kickboxing, Muay Thai, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and of course, adult karate. It's not just about getting fit, it's about building your self-confidence, discipline, and that unstoppable feeling you get from all your hard work. Stop in to Kiefer's Martial Arts today to sign up.
Lori Field. We're getting ready for the top of the 7th inning. Chargers got 3 outs to work with as they trail the Bulldogs 4-0. And don't go anywhere, because after the game, we will have the Coastal Graphics post-game show presented by, of course, our good friends over at Coastal Graphics. Thank you for sponsoring the post-game show, along with our selection of the player of the game presented by Ed French & Son Paving as well. So you don't want to miss that. Again, I want to thank all of our sponsors. You guys help us keep running and broadcasting these live sporting events and other events that we have throughout all of these great communities that we cover. And if you're interested in sponsoring with 321 Media, please call or text 401-321-2838. As if that fence wasn't there, I would have got hit with that baseball. But again, give back, grow your community, we'll grow together with you. We really love working with our sponsors. And if you advertise your business on 321, you have the option to gift an ad to a nonprofit you love and support. So again, call or text 401-321-2838. Come be a part of the family. As now, Minor will take the mound for the Bulldogs. Liam Jacobson will now go to second base, and we have in right field now Pruitt. Everything else stays the same for the Bulldogs. 7-8-9 here for the Chargers. Elderkin, Hoffman, and then Mancini, who will be hitting for Everett Nur. If you're the Chargers here, just got to think one base runner at a time. Try to work the count. Minor's first pitch to Elderkin is skied up near center field. Gwaltney tracking that one. One pitch, 1 out here in the top of the 7th inning. Elderkin got a good pitch to hit right there. He just got underneath it just a little bit. As now left fielder Luke Hoffman will come to the plate. Had a single back in the 3rd inning, then struck out as that ball's fouled back for strike 1.
Zach.
0-1 Hoffman. Minor fires that one in there for strike 2. So Minor quickly back to the set here. Not looking to waste any time. The 0-2. Oh, and that's by Hoffman. That's quickly 2 outs here in the Chargers 7th inning. So you can see why Minor, they call on Minor in these situations. Very efficient, very focused. And he's looking to get out number 3 here to bring the winning streak to 10 games for the Bulldogs.
Very
impressive stuff.
Yes. You know, you want your team to play well all year long, but you want them to peak at the right time.
Absolutely. As with a win here, the Bulldogs would move to 12-4 on the year.
And I talked to Ron a couple times now. And it proves out when you look at their lineup in batting order.
As Mancini swings through that first pitch.
Everybody kicks in.
That's what you need on any successful team. You can't rely on a few people every night to hit the ball, for pitchers to be perfect all the time, right? You need help from your defense. You need help from the other players in the lineup. As Minor's second pitch to Mancini is low. Count will go to 1-1.
Here we go, Christian. Come on, buddy.
Again, after this game, Bulldogs will be back in action on Monday night, as they will be at another beautiful field in the state of Rhode Island, Old Mountain Field, at 5 p.m. As now the count goes to 1-2 on Mancini. And the Chargers will be back in action on Tuesday against Central. The 1-2. Mancini hits that one on the ground to Parker at short. He fields, fires to first, and that is how we're going to end the game here tonight here at Similori Field. So, great win by the Bulldogs. They take this one over the Chargers 4-0. Now, don't go anywhere. We have the Coastal Graphics post-game show. Thank you to Coastal Graphics for sponsoring the post-game show. And fortunately, or coincidentally, Zach Miner's father owns Coastal Graphics, so he was able to shut out the game. Now we get to shout out their business as well as who is our Ed French and Son Paving Player of the Game tonight, Mr. Collins.
Yeah, put the pressure on me. Well, I'm going to have to get, you just mentioned a name.
Zach Miner.
Zach Miner. He walked and 2 hits, a double and a single, run batted in. So I would say Zach Miner.
Not a bad candidate at all right there, as yeah, he does a little bit of everything for the Bulldogs, as now the Bulldogs move to 12-4 now on the year in Division 1. Chargers will drop to 7-7 on the year. And thank you all for listening tonight. Thank you to Ben Barber, Dave DeAngelis for producing. Thank you to Lisa Ornberg once again, doing a great job on the camera as always. And thank you to my colleague Ken Collins as well.
And the totals on the game: 4 runs, 4 hits, 1 error for the Bulldogs. Chargers, no runs, just 3 hits and 3 errors.
Very clean game.
Sorry. Here.
Very clean game from the Bulldogs here tonight. As from Ken Collins, my name is Dan LaBelle. We'll be back soon. Have a great night.
It's upgrade days at Wireless Zone, 224 Post Road in Dunn's Corners. Trade in any phone, yes, even that ancient one, and get a free phone today. Get up to $350 to buy out your old device. Switching carriers will pay off your old phones up to $2,400. Lock in your rate with a 3-year price guarantee. And on May 9th and 10th, upgrade to a Samsung S25 and grab an extra $200 off. Stop in today and make your old phone jealous. Only at Wireless Zone, 224 Post Road in Dunn's Corners.